What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today I want to share with you guys and go over how I put this two-tier quail cage together. Let's begin. Alright guys, so quick disclaimer. This is my first time building this quail cage. So it turned out really well, better than I expected. And I put some thought into the design, but there were some lessons learned that I wish I knew to make this build more efficient and more quicker. So I'm going to share that with you guys, and also I'm going to share the design with you guys. It's going to be popped in the screen after this section, and I'll go over it and how you can break up the pieces of the cage to make it more efficient when you're building it. So after I built this quail cage, I realized that I actually don't need a two-tier quail cage. It's kind of like overkill. So I thought I'm going to need like a two-tier cage because I was planning to get a lot of quail, but apparently one tier is like kind of enough because the build here is like my thing is like really deep. So like from this egg roll out from the to the egg to the end, it's pretty much 3 feet. So this is like 2.8 feet wide in here, and then this length is around like 10 feet. If you guys build it, I would just recommend like one tier. So that's the design I'm going to share with you guys. It's a one tier design, and if you want like two tier, you can do the same thing but just like up one level. Alright guys, so here is the design. So based on the lesson learned from building my cage is that I broke this into 4 different sections, and it's color code as well. So as you can see here, the yellow is the front of the frame of the cage, and then you can build all these sections separately and then tie it together, right? So you have the purple, which is the back of the frame of the cage, and then all these green sticks is the component that tie everything together, and then the red frame right here is the egg rollout tray, right? So one thing I want to bring attention to you guys is that there's no angle for any cutting to make this this rollout tray tilted. So basically in the back here for this back, I will call it this back bar stick, you just pretty much like align it with the same as the back of the purple frame right here, and then just screw everything together in this section, and then bring back everything together, right? And then this in the front, it will be underneath of this yellow bar of the front right here, right? So that's how it create the angle tilt, right? Because the front is under this yellow bar right here, this section, right? And that create a tilt, the angle of the rollout. Alright, so that's pretty much the build, the design. So I will have a video of to build this one tier cage as well, because I'm building one for my friends. So it will be fully documented and will be posted up once I build it. So this design is pretty much you can scale up or scale down to your needs. So feel free to use this, and if you see any tweak, let me know. I would love to how to improve the whole process more better. All right, let's go back to the video. All right, so let me go over just basically the outside, the front of the quail cage. So basically, this quail cage is pretty much made out of recycled woods and pallets. So I try to be as economical as possible. So the only thing I purchased, is the netting right here, and then the hardware, and the what you call it, the feeder and stuff and all that, and then also the screw and the nail and all that stuff. So you gotta purchase that, right? But most of this is basically just pallet, right? So the design here is that over here in this section, there's 2 doors right here, and then the hardware, open it up, right? So there's one latch on top, one wooden latch on the bottom. So this way you keep like keep the predator from opening it and coming in and trying to kill your quail. And then basically this cage style is has a rollout, right? Egg style. So basically it's tilted. This thing is angled at like certain degree. So when the egg they lay the egg, it will roll out. And this here is the where the egg catcher is. And because this is outdoor, right? I have this cover right here, a pallet like this, right? So let's get a closer look. All right, so here, this is my egg catcher right there. So the egg roll out. We go up here. The eggs roll out right here. All right, and then this cover it closed down, right? So when we come out and collect egg, we just flip this up, and it stay like that open, like so, and then just close it down. So if you have predator or raccoon, they will have a hard time trying to open this because it's pretty heavy right here. So this is a down tier right here. All right, and then let me show you a closer look on the door. Right, so the door, there's two latch, the top latch right here, and then the bottom latch, which made out of this piece of wood right here with a screw on it. So we got double latch locking, making sure it's safe. And on top is netting, right? And this is up this pallet wood, right? So we'll go into that. Let me go over to this sandbox first. So on the right here, we have a sandbox right here with two wooden latch lock. So when you put that down, so that's where the sandbox is, and give the quail some shade in the winter as well, so they can hide in there. So you put sand in here, and that's where the quail will hang out. So let me show you down here, right there. All right, that's where they are hanging out. Get the sand bath, and then the way you clean it, you have to like basically scoop this stuff out, and then try to shift it and get the poop out. You only put sand. So I put mulch and sand in there so for them to just hanging out in there and look like they're enjoying it. All right, so for you guys, I would recommend just use the one tier. So this bottom tier right here, and just build it around like 3 feet or 4 feet high, and that's pretty much it. And on top, up here, you can basically run the pallet just like this top right here to cover it on top, and that will create some shade. All right, so instead of putting a roof up here, I buy a tarp. So this tarp cost me like around like 20 bucks or so. So it's more cheaper to just buy a tarp and then put it over than like getting shingle and then buying roof and put it up. So as you can see right here, I have a piece of wood right here that is screwed onto this as a holder. So when the rain come, right, this will help me like protect my quail, my cage from getting wet as well, right? Oh shoot, try to jump out. All right, we got a quail escaping. You know, I forgot to close the door. Yeah, got it. All right, I gotta put this back. All right, so now we're safe. All right, so back what I was saying is that this tarp, right, is act as like a canopy and a cover, right? So on top, this thing is UV protected, so it's gonna last a really long time. So when it rains and when I don't want my cage to get wet, I can just put this out and then it just roll down like that, right? And then afterward, I just put it back up when it's done. Or as well in the winter, to keep my cage like from the snow and keeping it warm, we give like a little barrier for the quail as well, right? So they can breathe and all that stuff. All right, so let me show you inside what does it look like when it cover up. All right, so let's walk over here and see. So this is what it look like right here, because there's an awning that go out like around like 16 inches, right? So it overhang the overhang like 16 inches, so it doesn't touch the cage. And then down here is I have a piece of bamboo right here tied on here, so I can roll my tarp up and then hang it up on a hot summer day. So here there's still vent on this side for the quail, right? And in the back, it's all the way draped and tied here, zip tied it in on the side. So you can like adjust the top, or you can buy like the top that can be longer, and basically you can like enclose the whole cage. And then you can do like an overhang in the back as well to have it look like this in front, so that you can enclose the whole cage um, from the wind or hiding it. All right, so pretty much like when I come out and I just need to roll it up, it's not that difficult. It's really easy. Take a few minutes just to do it. That's it, and then just put it on this overhang stick right here on both sides. That is held together by a screw, and that's pretty much how the quail design cage look like. And also on the bottom here, right? So it's pretty convenient if you don't have one tier, so you don't have to like do the tray. Like if you have a second tier up here, you have to pull the tray out here and clean the poop. So the most efficient way is that you want to do like a thick mulch, and then if there's it, you get go out, you don't have to clean the poop. Basically, you just tilt or mix up the mulch down here, right? And that's pretty much like what cover up the poop, and it's kind of mixed it in with the mulch, and it will help with control the smell. So it's really efficient and pretty much like a lazy way of raising quail. You don't have to clean the poop, and usually it would take like, you can like either add onto mulch to thicken it up more, or you can clean it up like within a few months or so, and then you can clean it up. So it's like a pretty hands-off kind of system when you have like just one tier on the bottom. So I want to show you guys here, my cage is standing on bricks right here and over there, and all of it in the back, all the feet are stand on bricks. This is because it will help keeping the cage last longer, and it doesn't rot when it rains or you have standing water and the snow and all that stuff. All right, so that's how the quail cage is built, the design. And the cleaning is really easy. If you do just one tier, there's like not much work at all. And I guess we can go inside and see how it's built inside. So basically you got some support ramp here. Um, and it's pretty much like spacing around like I guess 30 inches or so. So you can pretty much scale down this whole cage design and to build as to your specification need. So this is pretty, I think 2 feet spacing would be sufficient because this is kind of like sag. The netting is kind of sag a little bit. So that's the design of the cage. So this is the bottom tray, and you don't have any angle at all. It's right there, right? So basically you build this bottom tray first, and then the front frame first, and then the back frame. So that's 3 pieces, and then afterward you have all this connector support that connect each is in one another in. So you put it in, support it there, and then you screw it there, and this on the top support neck right there, right? And then once you get the front frame, the back frame, and the bottom frame in, you just tie everything together. It's pretty simple design, and it works out really well. And I hope this video helped you guys out. If you guys are looking to building your own cage, and maybe you can use my design and improve it a little bit. So if you guys do, put a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And yeah, so the cage design turned out pretty nice. I like it. Very hands-off, especially with the one tier. And here in the shade, every day just come out and just sit here and look at my quail and making sure everything's okay. So if you guys enjoyed this video and find this video helpful, please hit the like and the subscribe button, and also share the video. And I will see you guys on the next video. Look at that. We just got our first egg laid. And it rolled out perfectly too. Let me show you guys. My quail just laid the first egg. Look at that. And it warm too. And it's a clean and nice. It is awesome. Hands off, guys. You don't have to maintain anything.